Hey guys, and welcome to this review of Punch-Out for the Nintendo Wii. I'm sure many of you have heard of Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out for the NES and SNES respectively. I know them for being classic games in their own right, but does the new one measure up to the old ones by improving certain aspects of the gameplay, but keeping the old nostalgic feeling? Yes, I certainly believe it does, and I'll be going over the key aspects of why I believe it does over the course of this review. The first thing I'm going to be tackling is the graphics. The graphics of this game are fairly nice, with Little Mac and his opponents looking as ready as ever to begin the 3-round punch fest that will ensue after the referee calls out the all-important word, fight. The effects are also fairly nice too, with the punching looking like it is hurting the characters in several comical fashions. Each character also has a slideshow to their introduction just before the fight starts, which are well presented, but I would rather have seen something more detailed, such as a short animated cutscene taking us through part of the person's life or how they got into the boxing ring. Even with all these improved graphics, nice effects, and everything being generally well presented, I still feel the game is missing something visually, and that is probably down to the Wii's lack of graphical power, but that's not going to change anytime soon. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the game sound. In a game like this, you wouldn't expect much in the way of sound, and you'd be right that this game has a lack of sound in terms of music. But that is only because we as gamers, including myself, spend too much time concentrating on beating the living daylights out of our opponent to not notice the music. The music in the game is actually surprisingly good, playing appropriate pieces of music for each of the different characters that you face. However, like I said, you don't really notice this while playing, so it doesn't really weigh in as a factor for or against the game. However, you certainly do notice the noises being made as you hit the opponent in the face or in the gut, and the noise which indicates your star power is increasing. And you should be paying more attention to these because this is what the game revolves around. The next thing we'll be talking about is the characters and the story. You play as a character called Little Mac, who is looking to go all the way to the top of the boxing circuit, with the help of Doc Lewis, who is an ex-pro boxer who is Little Mac's personal trainer. Then you obviously meet all the opposition, who have sometimes rather unbelievably obvious names such as Super Macho Man, and some that just show off their character's weakness such as Glass Joe. I must say that even though it's nice to see all these old characters back again for this game, it's disappointing that the only new face that's included is Disco Kid, unless you've got to the final title defense match, where you get to fight someone rather unexpected who I will not name because I'm not going to spoil it. The story in this game is fairly basic. It's just you taking up the challenge of becoming the world's #1 boxer. And to do this, you must fight through each of the different circuits, the minor circuit, the major circuit, and the world circuit, so that you can stand aloft with the belt as a world champion. But afterwards, you can go on and defend your title against very improved versions of all the people you have fought on your way, going up to the belt, and that's just insane. The next thing we're going to be talking about is gameplay and controls. The gameplay is fairly simple and pretty clear from the outset. Yes, the idea of hitting the opposition in a boxing game is pretty familiar after spending time after time playing Wii Sports, unless of course you've got Wii Sports just for the golf, in which case I don't feel the need to say how dull can you be. But anyway, the controls are fairly similar to that of the Wii Sports boxing game, except I feel the controls are definitely much more responsive to what you're actually doing, rather than just flailing the controller randomly about and landing hits. Obviously there's an option to use the classic controller, and I think the GameCube controller is compatible as well. However, I would only suggest doing so if you want to be extremely bored out of your mind, or you feel it's too much effort to swing the Wii remote and nunchuck about every so often. Surprisingly, the Wii Balance Board is also compatible with this game. However, I am not ashamed to say that I haven't tried it, because they are just trying to shoehorn this balance board into everything now. I mean, I think it's only a matter of time where they create a game which basically asks you to stand up for ages and make it seem like you're doing exercise. Oh wait, Wii Fit's already out. Oh well. So, does this game do justice to the other games in the series, which are seen as some of the first classics to grace the NES and SNES? It provides the nostalgia that the fans are hoping for. It provides a workable and fun way of playing with the Wii-controlled nunchuck. It's got much more poignant personalities, such as Glass Joe, who, much like a Frenchman, looks like he wants to give up straight away by barely fighting at all. So overall I would say that's a resounding yes. This game certainly doesn't fail to disappoint, and I would suggest buying it if you have a Wii. I hope you enjoyed my review of Punch-Out for the Nintendo Wii, and I hope to see you again for some more reviews. Peace out.